has picked some cubes. How many red cubes did he pick?
4.
4. You know that? 4.
Kenny picked 4 red cubes. How many blue cubes did he pick?
2.
2.
He picked 2 blue cubes. How many cubes does he have in all?
6. 6.
How many?
6.
He has 6 in all. You can describe the parts as 4 and 2. You can add to find the sum or the whole. What is the sum of 4 and 2?
What is it?
6.
6, right? 4 plus 2 equals 6. That's the sum. Remember when we add the two numbers, the answer is the sum.
6 is the sum of 4 and 2. You can write an addition equation to show the parts and the whole. What number tells us how many are in the red part? Select your answer.
What is it? The red part. What number tells us how many are in the red part? 4. Nice job.
4. What number tells us how many are in the blue part? Select your answer.
What is it? 2.
2. How many cubes are there in all?
6. Oh.
Alright, let's try it. Alright, you have to drag.
Drag 4 red cubes and 2 blue cubes to the mat to create the addition equation.
Alright, so we're dragging 4 red cubes over. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one part. And then how many blue cubes do we need? 2. That's the other part. 4 plus 2 equals 6. You got it.
6. Let's read the addition equation together. 4 plus 2 equals 6.
Kenny picked 6 cubes in all.
Okay. So 4 plus 2 equals 6. Now we've been doing addition here in kindergarten many times throughout the year. And most of our problems have only gone up till 5. We're going to go a little bit higher now. And we're going to step up to first grade. We're going to look at some things we're going to learn, might look at next year in first grade. So let's look at the solve and share. Okay. All right, so let's listen.
Your 2 bags each have connecting cubes of a different color. Draw some cubes you can pick from each bag. How can you use numbers to show how many cubes you picked in all? Show your work.
Okay, so if you had a bag of cubes, I would have you take out your cubes, but are they just one color or are they 2 colors? They're 2 colors, right? Your bag of cubes? Or are they, oh, they're all different colors. Okay, so let's do this one together because they're all different colors. Say I reach in a bag and I take out some cubes. I reach in a bag and I take out some cubes. Yeah, they're one color. How many cubes did I take out of yellow? 3. So I want you to draw 3 yellow cubes here. Draw 3 yellow cubes. 1, 2, 3 yellow cubes. You can make them yellow, yes. many cubes did I pull out?
2.
2. So go ahead and draw 2 green cubes. Then I would like you to write how many yellow cubes you have and how many green cubes you have. And how many cubes you have in all? 5. When you count down, you could say 3, 4, 5. Or if you know 3 plus 2 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can even draw like a line like this to say those two numbers are 5. Those two parts make one whole, which is 5.
Also, you can count by 2s and then you can count by 1.
Okay, that's another way to do it. Okay, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to find out how many by 1. Okay, you got it? This is pretty simple. We've done this before. Okay, turn to the next page so I know you're ready for the next page. Okay, I'll wait for you. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go to the next page then.
Put the answer first.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so we see the video again. We have the parts, which make the whole, right? The sum, when you add two numbers together. So let's look down here at our guided practice. We're going to use the model, write the parts, and then write an equation. Okay, so look here at the green cubes. How many are in the first part?
3.
3, so trace over that 3. Little. Smaller. How many are in the next part? 4. Okay, so 3 is a part and 4 is another part. Okay, we wrote the parts. Now we're going to write an equation. So we're going to take those parts, 3 plus 4 equals how many altogether? 7. So go ahead and trace that. Yes, Eden. What's mixed up? Oh, like this extra little part here?
Yes.
Okay, so this is going to be something we're going to use in just a moment. Okay, so we're going to do this, and we're going to come back over here to do you understand. It's a little different. Okay, we're going to go to number 2. What is here in the first section? How many? 2. So write that up here. 2 plus how many are in the other part here? 6. Okay, 2 plus 6. 2 is a part, 6 is a part. Now look where the equal sign is. It says blank equals, and then the two parts that are added together. The whole equals the two parts. So the whole is on this side this time. So the sum is going to be over here. How many we have all together? Over here is the part. So we know the parts. So let's write those parts in. 2 plus 6, right? Those are the parts. What is 2 plus 6? 8. So we write that over here. 8 equals 2 plus 6. Now we're going to come over here. Do you understand? Show me. What can you do to find how many there are in all? So what do we do to find out how many there are in all? What do we do? What do we have to look at?
We also, there's a different way you could do this, but you could take the big number and then add 2 to it, and then you have that number.
Take the big number, add 2 to it. Yes, you can do it that way too. Yes. Yep. So you could say 6 and then 7, 8, right? Yep, that's the easier way to go. Yes, you're right. Okay. Over here, what can you do to find how many there are in all? So she said you could take the big number and add to it. So what is that? That's called the parts, right? So when we want to find out how many there are in all, we have to add the parts together, right? So we can say add, you have to add the parts, right? Add the parts there. And what are we finding when we add the parts together? We're finding the what? Aiden?
Sum.
The sum. Okay, you add the parts to find the sum. To find the sum. So we want to add the parts to find the sum. So that's how you find how many there are in all. Add the parts, here's the parts, to find the sum, which is the whole number. Add the parts to find the sum. Raise your hand if you need more time. Okay. Add the parts to find the sum. So you always have to remember where that equal sign is. The whole number is on one side of the equal sign, and on the other side are the parts. You add those parts together to find the sum, which is that whole number.
It's going to be in the 80s today.
Between today and tomorrow, yes, it's going to be getting up there.
Tomorrow's going to be 81.
Yeah, it's good weather out there.
What? 81.
Okay, go ahead and go to the next. Are we good now? Okay, thumbs up. All right, let's go to the next page. I'll help you with that. Okay, number 3, we're going to use the model to write the parts, and then we're going to write an equation. So here we go. How many are in the first part here? 4. Where are you going to write that number? Right here. How many are the other part? 4. 4 plus 4. Okay, now we are going to write the equation. 4 plus 4 equals how many altogether? 8. There's our whole number, our sum, right? 8. So go ahead and do that. All right, see if you can do number 4. How many are in the first part? 4. How many are in the next part? 2. Can you write your equation now? Your 2 parts equal your whole, or your sum. So 4 plus 2 equals how many? 6. Now look at number 5. How many are in the first part? 6. How many are in the next part? 1. We know that. We've done that before. Well, look where the equal sign is. The whole number put the parts down that we know, how many do we have all together? 7 is the sum, it goes over here. Okay, we're gonna do some thinking on this one. Jim picked up 9 rocks. He picked up 4 of them on his way to school. He picked up the rest of them on the way home. How many rocks did Jim pick up on his way home? We're gonna draw a picture to solve and then write an equation. How many rocks did Jim have all together that he picked up? 9. He picked up 4 on his way to school, but we have to figure out how many he picked up on his way home. All right, and we're going to continue this after gym class because it's time for gym.
Jim.
Yeah, it's time for gym. So we're going to pause.